Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to video number 3 of my How to Draw Captain America series, and we're just having a lot of fun. So you must have gotten through the first 2 videos, okay? And again, to me, if you're watching this video, you are interested in how I approach things like lighting and how I approach rendering. Now, you guys see me use these techniques before. Let me be honest with you, they're pretty much the same. But how would I apply it to this Captain America piece, okay? So I will let you know my thoughts. I'll let you know right now, a lot of them are the same if you've been through my other tutorials, but at the same time, I'll show you again how I could apply it to this. This will be a lot of fun. So if you are ready to get started, get your Sharpies and your microns ready, or whatever you want to use. And again, you don't have to necessarily use markers or microns. You could even just use your pencil and use these same theories to your penciling stage. So totally up to you how you want to play this. Oh, also, you could, like, if you wanted to do this with color, you absolutely could. You could use pencil crayon. Oh, sorry, I just found out that pencil crayons is a Canadian thing. I didn't know that. I thought, you know, I've been calling it pencil crayons as long as I was born, you know, as long as I can remember, and I realized it was just Canada. We call it pencil crayons. When I say pencil crayons, I'm referring to colored pencils. That's what I'm referring to, okay? So using a pencil crayon, a crayon, or a colored pencil, totally up to you. I am going to personally use Sharpies and microns for this video. But why don't you guys follow along? It'll be a lot of fun, and let's get started right now. Okay, so let's get started here with the lighting and rendering of Captain America. For the most part, I think the lighting is going to be from the top, like for sure on the top left, okay? Now the very first thing I like to do is fill in the solid blacks, okay? So I'm telling myself, the light is coming from the top left, middle to the left. How is the light hitting this particular outfit here? So, light for sure, because he's extremely muscular. Light should go underneath the chest. In that way, it would be underneath the arms, like I'm doing here, adding in the light here underneath the arms, and then I'm just trying to fill that in solid black. Now at the same time, I'm trying to leave room for all the detail that I put in the finishing stage. So I wanted to make sure that those particular lines are, you know, I keep those, and you know, I work around them. Okay, so that's why sometimes, even when in theory probably some of these seams, they should be covered in shadow, I leave them white just so we could see them, okay? And then adding in all this extra, you know, darkness areas here, and that helps really pop, really pop certain parts of his outfit. For example, those belts that are around his abdomen region, that really helps pop it. Okay, so here also, you know, by adding black around the backpack strap, I like to call it, you know, that really helps. The black right underneath the chin there, that really shows cast shadow from the top of his head, so that helps a lot. Okay, so here going to the side of the arm, so because the light is coming from the top left, or top left, something like that. Okay, so part of this arm will be in shadow because they will be blocked by his body. So that's why I added a shadow in that particular area there. Okay, now we go to the other shoulder here, and light would be under the shoulder because, again, Captain America, he is very muscular. He's very athletic, very strong, very big. So light should wrap around there, as well as light should not hit inside those holes. That's why I darkened a bit of those holes there in his outfit. But also light on the side of the arm, but also keeping in mind all the different folds that I put there. Light should hit like the top of the folds, but not underneath. Okay, so all that is shadow for where, you know, on the character. So I wanted to make sure I mimic where the shadow should be. Okay, so moving the paper up here, I'm continuing down the side of the arm here. Okay, and right here underneath the hand, because light's coming from the top left. All of these fingers should be in shadow. Okay, they should all be in shadow. So adding shadow here, like under the belt, all these details with the belt, all of them cast shadow. So you got to really think about how the shadow is cast. I'll probably do a video on how shadow is cast. Now I was hesitant to do one before, mainly because I was teaching it in a particular class, so I didn't want to undercut it, but I might be able to teach a little bit of it now. Okay, so here I go, adding in a lot of dark to his pants. I will add a lot of black to his pants here. Because there, well, number one, there's a lot of folds going on here, okay? And I'm making it a pretty strong light. And as you can see, I put a lot of thick lines underneath that belt, so that should tell you how much the belt is sticking out. By adding that much shadow, it's telling me this belt is sticking out quite a lot, okay? And then right here, just because his pants are a darker color, that's why I'm adding a little bit more black to the pants here, okay? So the light wrapping around the legs there. So, and again, all those white lines, this was all the detail that I put in the finishing stage, okay? So I want to preserve that, that's why I'm keeping those white lines there. Now I take the thicker Sharpie because I know for this particular part here, I'm going to be adding a lot of dark to it, so that's why I'm adding a lot of black there, above the knee, all around the leg there. Now I am leaving like a little space there, as you can see, on the side of the thigh, and that is for like a highlight on the pants, like a highlight. That's why I left that there on that particular leg that I'm working on right now. Okay, that will be for the highlight. And then now, as you see here for the kneecap, I'm adding a lot of dark there underneath the kneecap, right there. I'm adding a lot of dark there, and that's just to, you know, because that light's not going to hit over there. But the top is white because that's where the light's going to hit. Okay, that's where the highlight is going to be. Okay, so that is it. All right, that is it with just the solid blacks. This is the Captain America with just the solid black bits added to it. Again, you could totally stop here if you wanted to, and that would be fine. I know artists who stop right here, but I personally like to add some cross-hatching, so let me show how I add cross-hatching to this character, or hatching. So let's start with the top here, and then I'm just adding some hatching to where the black areas are. Again, what is hatching? It is a gradation of light. That's exactly what it is. I've explained that before. It's gradation of light. So light's hitting a surface, but you know, sometimes light wraps around a surface. Instead of just being a hard cut line, it would wrap around. So that's why I'm adding a lot of these little lines here around. That just signifies light wrapping around a surface, okay? So around the chest area, light would wrap around the bottom of the chest, okay? That's why I'm adding some hatching right here, like you see me do right now. And at the same time, I'm reinforcing some lines, adding, see those little lines I added to the top of the chest there? Those are more like scratches. I'm thinking of things like scratches. And because for sure Captain America's suit, it's not going to be in the prime condition as we saw him last. He is in Wakanda at the time, and as you can tell, his suit is tattered, so I'm adding like little extra detail like that to make it feel that way. So that's why I'm adding all these little extra lines aside from the cross hatching. All that really is to weather the actual uniform down here. But at the same time when I'm doing it, I'm still keeping in mind lighting is coming from the top left, and that will help you know, finish let's go, his outfit here. So again, light wrapping around all these folds, adding some cross hatching to all of these folds here. Okay, so I'm just going to do that for the whole arm. And I know this is something a lot of you have been asking me. And again, that's why I suggest to you, whenever you're adding these things, yes, it's okay to study other artists. It's okay to study me. That's great. I wouldn't try to copy me one-to-one, unless you're doing a tutorial, because I'm actually teaching you my thinking behind it. But when you're copying someone one-to-one, just say you get a comic book and you're trying to copy somebody one-to-one, without trying to understand what they are doing with their rendering, you're not learning, or it's not going to help you. You got to figure out, instead of, you know, just copying them, understand why. Why is he putting lines in these certain places? Why does David Finch add all this cross hatching to certain places? Why does Jason Fabok add all this hatching to certain places? Why does Jim Lee do that? There is a reason why. Most likely it has to do with the lighting that is affecting the character. Okay, here I'm adding detail to the belt here, you know, and just going around like so. Okay, here adding some hair to the arms. Man, you know, manly hair. You know, men are hairy sometimes, even me. So that's why we have a little hair in the arms. Doesn't hurt nobody. There you go. And right now here, these are just a whole bunch of extra scratches stains, all of that. That's what all of this represents. Just little extra lines, and all it is stains really tattering down and weathering out this costume. Again, it makes it feel less pristine, and that's what we are trying to go for here. Okay, just adding a little bit more detail into the straps there. And just adding some little extra detail to the face. Adding some of that dirt to the face. And all of this here, again, dirt, 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 dirt. Lots of dirt. Okay, and just fixing up the face. You know, I felt it was starting to lose him a little bit. But hopefully that will fix him up. Okay, now let's go to the legs here. And adding a lot of cross-hatching in these legs. A lot. But, you know, there is a lot of black here, but there's a lot of parts where light does gradate down over. So that's what I'm trying to mimic here. Trying to add a little bit more folds with my cross-hatching lines. Like so. Okay. Again, thinking about how light will wrap around. So this was a lot of fun. This was a very, very fun character to draw. I really highly enjoyed drawing this character here, and I think this is one of my better Inktober drawings, if you ask me now. A lot of fun to do. And here I'm just keep it going, keep on going. With all the cross hatching there, of course, light will wrap around the knee. That's why I'm adding those lines, in particular there. And we are almost done at this particular point here, just adding all these little details. Again, if I went too fast for you, that's the great thing about YouTube. You could rewind, you could rewatch, you could pause when you need to, so you could catch up. But here, at this point here, I'm just adding, you know, just little itty bitty things, and adding that dirt again, all the weathering again, like you see here, and it just adds so much to this particular character. Add as much, add as little as you want, totally up to you. This is not the rule, okay? When I say this is not the rule, the way I draw Cap is not necessarily the way you should draw Cap. You draw the way that makes you happy, okay? And for me, this is drawing Captain America this way makes me happy. Now, whether it makes you happy and then whether an audience responds to it, that is two completely different things. For me, I've been lucky enough where this is drawing that makes me happy, and a lot of people have responded. Maybe not everybody likes this particular style, but for me personally, I really like the style, and I like how this Cap turned out. And there you go, congratulations, you are done. This is it, our Captain America piece. I'm gonna assume it's over on this side. Wouldn't it be funny if it was on that side? Your Captain America piece finally done, and you did a fantastic job. Congratulations for getting through the 3 tutorials, and I'll tell you what, I wanna see what you did. I want to see if you did this tutorial. I would love to see it. Please tweet this to me, okay? Tweet it to me at Box Office Artist. I want you to tweet it to me, and if you tweet it to me, I will retweet it. Now, if you also want to tag me on Instagram or Facebook, no problem. I'm gonna like it. However, I probably can't share it because I don't want my Instagram to be bogged down with artwork that isn't mine. Okay, so if you want me to like it on your Instagram, no problem. But if you want me to share it, I could do that on my Twitter. So please do share it with me. All my social media is all down below. But thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best. I really do appreciate it. Any other suggestions you have for me to do for my channel, I would really appreciate it. Please do let me know in the comments down below. Follow me on all social media. Did I say that already? And if you are new to my channel, you looked around, you like what you see, if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, well, I will be your friend for life. And as this recording, my Instagram contest is still going on. Hey, you want to win a free commission from me? A free 9" by 12" commission by me, half body. This retails for about $100. That's how much I sell that for free, for you. All you gotta do is enter my Instagram contest and win, of course. Not everyone who enters will get one. You gotta win that contest, my Instagram contest. Check that out on my Instagram information somewhere down here. But thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best. My name is James. I am the Box Office Artist. I'm here to say keep drawing, and I'll see you all tomorrow.